Oh boy, it's an exciting day. I've never used this shaving cream before. Well, I actually did. I used it yesterday. I've never used this shaving cream before, ladies and gentlemen. But my friend Dana sent me a gift. Thank you, Dana. He said, you know what? This guy is a well-known lover of all things mentholated. And so he sent me something that I've had a lot of people say, you gotta try this, you're gonna love it. You love menthol. Try it. And I said, no, I can't possibly, couldn't possibly. And so Dana made it happen. I'm finally gonna get to use the Proraso green. Everyone loves it. I've had the Proraso red before, and now it's time for the green, the mentholated. I got the pre-shave, crema pre-barba, and the shave, sapon da barba in ciotola. Rinfrescante. Go downstairs and use the bathroom, please. Uh-oh, he's got a bloody nose. Uh-oh. Be right back, folks. Bloody nose. He figured it out. Anyway, let's get back to shaving, shall we? The Proraso green. We got the pre-shave. I'm done trying to pronounce Italian. I don't speak Italian, nor do I pronounce it all that well. But yes, it's exciting. I did try this. I couldn't wait. I got the green. I've had the red. There it is. This stuff is not as mentholated as this stuff, the pre-shave, which I have fallen in love with because somebody told me the secret. It's not just a pre-shave, it's also a post-shave. Why am I doing a lot of that whispering? This kind of thing, I don't know. All right, time to put some hot water on my face. I took a shower, I did my hair. Somebody asked, how do I slick my hair back? It's just water right now. It's just water, and when it dries out, it all poops out. So for now, just a little bit of water, slicking it back. See, it's already starting to poof out. See that? Poof. All right, let's try some of this pre-shave. It's a soft cream. I'm sure you're familiar with it. And it's really mentholated. It smells like mentholatum. You know that stuff that you put on your chest when you got a cold? So I'm going to smear that around. I got water on my face. You just put a little bit up there. Just for pre-shave. I don't like to use a lot of pre-shave stuff. I don't feel the need for it. But a lot of people do. So here's to you. All right. I got my Sinatra Lennon synthetic brush here, and we're gonna lather it in the tub. And I'm gonna use my Rockwell 6S. Thanks again to Dana. Thank you, Dana, for sending this to me for my birthday. Yes, it was my birthday yesterday. I'm not one of those people that likes to go around saying, hey everybody, it's my birthday. But it was a milestone birthday. I turned 50 yesterday. I'm another day older and another day slower, I guess. All right. So thanks for all the, I did post something on Instagram later last night, just because, you know, it's like announcing a baby or something being born. But thank you for all the kind birthday wishes. Everybody that, if you check out my Instagram, it's just Sinatra Lennon. I don't put a ton on there, but every now and then I'll put something. All right. Let's put the revered worldwide Proraso green on my face. You know what? I need to try putting this one up against the Proraso red because I don't use it enough to remember what it's like. So I think maybe one of the upcoming shaves will be green versus red. The battleground is my face. All right. See? You turn 50, you get weird. Oh, it burns. I gotta hurry up before the thing starts to make the white balance go all funny. Oh boy, I'll hear the complaints then. Oh, this stuff smells pretty good. It's got a European scent to it to me. I couldn't translate that into words except to say that it smells like it's an Italian shaving cream. I don't know. I don't know what that is, what exactly they use, but the soap is not a scent that you normally find in like American shaving soaps. You know, I mean, you've all used this, right? Everybody seems to have used this but me. I'm the last one to the party. I was always a late bloomer. Better to be a late bloomer than an early bloomer, you know? I think I've said that before. If your best times in your life were when you were 17, oh boy. You're going to have a long haul after that. Long, slow decline. I'm looking forward to my next 50 years. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy to actually live for 100 years? When you turn 50 and you look back and you think about every single thing you've done in your life. Ooh, it's poofing more. Poof, poof. And then think, okay, for all those people that have turned 100, all the centenarians, yes, fancy. College boy, 25-cent word, just means you're 100. You have to live that length of time again. I mean, think about all the stuff you've done, even if you're young. Like you're 22 years old and you think back and think about all those experiences you've had. School and growing up and birthday parties and trials and tribulations. And then you got 50 more years worth of that stuff. Ooh. I mean, I'll take it as long as it's a healthy 50. But a lot of that is up to me, isn't it now? Isn't it now? Got to cut down on the garbage foods. I've been getting a decent amount of exercise. I've been walking a lot. But it's so hot here. It's going to be like 105 today. Which is why it's silly for me to have rented. I rented a midlife crisis car for a couple of days. For yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's a 2018 Mustang convertible. Now, it's not the fancy GT model with the huge engine, but it was cheap. It was cheap to rent. I use this app called Turo. You ever heard of that? Turo. And it's just where normal people have cars. It's like Airbnb, but for people's cars. So they might have like a normal car or an interesting car. You can like rent like a Ferrari out there. And I know I'm not being sponsored by Turo, but it's a cheap way to rent a fun car. So I've rented this convertible Mustang. And like I say, it's going to be 105 today here, which is not the time to have a convertible. But if you get out in the morning before the sun really warms things up, and then in the evening when it cools off to, like 89, then it's nice. As long as the sun's not blasting you in the face. But I have had fun driving that thing around yesterday and this morning. And yeah, some of you say it's a midlife crisis type thing, but my friend said, well, no, it's just adult fun. It's the fun mobile. We're just having fun. Why do we have to label it something so derogatory? You're having a midlife crisis. I think I'm actually past midlife, aren't I? Technically? 50? I mean, what's the average lifespan of an American man these days? I don't know. All right. Yeah, this stuff is feeling good. There's just enough menthol. It's got that Italian soapy smell we all know and love. I mean, I keep saying that. I keep saying everybody knows. Let's just see what happens here. I'm seeing myself in the reflection, and it's annoying me. I do have hats on when I'm driving the convertible, so I don't get sunburn on my enormous forehead. I am taking precautions, and I'm not driving too fast. It's not, like I said, it's not one of those fast ones. But the kids have enjoyed cramping up in the back seat of this thing and driving around a little bit. All right, third pass, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! This stuff is good. I think it's got just the right amount of menthol for normal people. And you know I'm not normal. But yesterday, on my actual birthday, I took the boys out early in the morning. We got up, left before 8, and went out to the LBJ Ranch, which is about an hour, almost hour and a half drive from Austin. And we drove through the LBJ Ranch. My youngest son loves driving. He loves wheeled vehicles. He loves skating. He loves skateboards. And so he sat on my lap and we drove. You can drive through the whole ranch on this road that kind of winds through it. In fact, I took you on that little trip a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I live streamed it when I was out there and kind of talked about the LBJ Ranch. President Lyndon Baines Johnson. He was the president right after John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And it's a beautiful part of Texas, out in the hill country. And so my youngest sat on my lap and he drove throughout the entirety of the tour that you drive through the ranch. He loved it. We took a convertible out there a couple of years ago. We rented another cheap convertible 3 years ago, but man, it was too hot. It was too hot. We left too late. Didn't get there early enough. But the cool thing was, text message from something. So President Johnson was born on that land. He lived on that land. His grandparents were there, and he's buried there. He's got a family cemetery there where he's buried, his wife, Lady Bird Johnson, his brothers and sisters, mom and dad. It's a family plot. And every year I used to attend the wreath laying ceremony since we share the same birthday, and I'm a huge fan of history. And somebody said he was 10 of the most interesting people you ever met because he was He could be crude, and he could be, magnanimous, and it's just a fascinating character. If you've never read up on Lyndon Baines Johnson, definitely a son of Texas. Oh, I nicked myself. But so anyway, at the wreath laying ceremony back in the old days when Lady Bird Johnson was still alive, she would be there, and her daughters and grandkids and everything. But of course, with quarantine and everything going on, they couldn't do that this year. So they were having a virtual one, and his daughter Luci Johnson, I can't remember what her married name is right now, Luci Baines Johnson. He named everything LBJ, even his dog Little Beagle Johnson. She was there, and we pulled up to the cemetery, and we got out, me and the boys. I know the English is wrong, but and she turned. It was just her and like 3 or 4 park rangers, and they'd already finished filming, putting the wreath down. And she turned around and welcomed us to the ranch and said hello. And she said, "It's my daddy's birthday today." I said, "I know, it's mine too. That's why we came out to visit." And she told my boys, she said, "I want you to hug your daddy extra close today. Hug him a little bit more today, because there'll come a time when you won't be able to do that, and you'll miss him like I'm missing my daddy today." And I thought that was very sweet. She's a good person. She's a good speaker. She's a good orator. She got a lot of her dad's ability to talk to people, and that was nice. It was just the 3 of us. Well, the 4 of us, just me and my boys, and talking to her. There was no other tourists around. It was just us, so that was kind of nice. All right, let me wash off here. I'm done with the third pass. I got a little bit of a nick. That's no big deal. Ooh, cold water. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Dry off and put the... See how my hair is kind of drooping now? It's become the I'm noticing my hair too much episode. Oh, well, what the heck. All right, so it's pre-shave. It says so on the label. Well, it says it somewhere. Oh, there you go. Pre-shaving cream. But you know what? Somebody said, ooh, I like how it's like white in the sun. You can't even see it. It's like glowing. But you can use it as a post-shave too. Ding! Just put a little bit in your hands. Oh, I got some on my lip. That's all right. And oh, it smells a lot like mentholatum, if you've ever used that stuff. Oh, did it stop bleeding? No, I'll just do this for a while. Anyway, so that's today's shave, everybody. I'm glad you joined me. I may take you on a little a drive through Austin, maybe this afternoon. Maybe a little short drive in the Mustang. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'm turning it back in tomorrow to the owner. And maybe I'll take you on a little live stream drive around Austin. You'll see what it's like. But thanks for joining me, everybody. Thanks again for all the birthday wishes. Thanks again, Dana, for letting me finally experience the Proraso. And it was fun. That was good. All right, everybody. I'm going to put on some suntan lotion on this shoulder only and get out of here. See ya on, what is it today? Friday? All right. See you on Monday. Bye.